Good afternoon, friends of the Jose Manuel H. Garage channel. I made the video on how to change the low beam or short beam lights on the Audi A6 C6, but on the left side. Now the one on the right side is blown. It looks the same, but it's not exactly the same. Why isn't it exactly the same? Because the way to access it, to change the low beam of the left headlight, is by removing it. Otherwise, there's no access. And as we saw in that video, the reservoir or tank for the power steering fluid. But to change the low beam on the right hand side, which would be the one on our left now, what we have to remove is this part of the air filter. I'm going to try by only removing this first section of the air intake from the air filter box, which is by removing this screw and this screw. And if we see that I still can't access it there, we'll have to remove the air filter housing. But I think that removing just this is enough. So let's see. Okay, I've already removed these two screws. And once I've removed those two screws, now I can remove it. Do you see this part here? Let's see if it comes out. Okay, I'll remove this part here and then this part here. Okay. Well, if I also remove this cover, just by pulling here, I'll still bring in more. Okay, come on there. I have a little more space, and we remove those two parts. Well, that's it. Effectively removing this like this. These two parts come out much easier. And there I have total space to access the short range bulb, which is the one over there. I'm going to get a flashlight. If I see that I'm having trouble, which I might, I'll directly remove this air filter box, which I'm actually going to do because, look, it's simply removing this little tab. Usually 3 of these here. In this case, there are 2. But this box is still there and it's in the way. I have to remove the entire box. Okay, I'm going to remove the entire box for good so that I can work comfortably. So I'm going to get the flashlight. Watch, for maximum ease of use, we need to remove this tab and this tab, and with that, we'll be able to lift this up. Then the box, the air filter is attached, you see, by that lug. It's simply a matter of pulling the lug over here. And this is now loose, but to be able to extract and remove it easily, we remove the flow meter connector, okay, we remove the flow meter connector, and finally we loosen this clamp on this duct that goes to the turbo, from the air filter box to the turbo. We remove the clamp, and that way we can perfectly remove the air filter box, and that way we have all the space in the world. Look, I have space like this, but with one more clamp I have all the space in the world. So come on, let's remove that from there. Okay, well indeed, by loosening that clamp, the assembly comes out completely. And look, here I have all the space to access it. I have to access this here. Yes, then the cover is this one here, which is by removing these two. Do you see? This one is up and this one is up. And with that up and that up, the cover no longer comes out. And you can now directly access the place where the bulb is missing, which is right here. Okay, as you can see, look here, we have removed this wire, okay? And by removing this wire, the bulb comes out here. Or it was as simple as pulling the bulb out of its connector. And I need both hands and putting in a new one, and that's it. That's it. And that's it. Yeah, this is what the bulb looks like. It was just these two fastens out, and it comes out. I'm gonna get the new bulb that I already bought. This is the new bulb. It's a 12VH7. I'll leave you a link to the bulb in the video description so you can buy it on Amazon. Okay, here we have the new 12VH7 bulb, and we place it like this with this little spout pointing up, okay? this little spout here facing up. It's already in its connector. And now we simply put it in its little hole and put the wire in, and that's it. Let's see if I can do it. You can see that it doesn't have... I don't see anything. Okay. Let's see, there it is, you see? There it is in its place. And now we put this wire here through here, you see? And we hook it up on each side. This one is here on its side, and now the other one on its other side. Do you see? I have the one on the bottom. I need the one on top. Ready. Well, you see, it's already hooked up in both places. It's not difficult at all. Now, before I close it and put everything together, let's see if it lights. I turn on the lights, and if it does, then I'll finish putting everything in place. Oh, yeah. And it does light up. So these are the long ones, and those are the short ones. Okay, now I put the covers on. That's it. I put the filter box, the cover, the air filter box, the duct, the air intake, the air filter itself, and that's it. There you go. There you go. Let's put the cover on, okay? And I took the opportunity to clean the air filter box and the air filter too. Okay, let's put this in place, and now let's put the box back on. Okay, cover on. Now I've blow dried the air filter box well. We've cleaned it well. And we're putting it back in place. We had fitted the air filter box into its two pivots, the one here and the one down there. There are two. This little tube here is also in place. The connector is in place. I just need to tighten the clamp. Let's also put the air filter cartridge in. There's the air filter in place. The cover, which we remember has two inlets. Here, one and two. And then there's that little plate and this little plate. See? I'm doing it all with my left hand, okay? I mean, it's not that difficult. This is more fun than difficult, okay? I mean, fun, it takes a bit of a process, but that's it. Okay, I'm going to put two hands together better. And that's it. Okay, once the two little plates are in place here, we have this socket and that socket. And the two screws were done. Oh, well, we won't put it on. The engine cover